Actually, before I close with a traditional song and maybe a spoken word piece, you guys have any questions for me? I'll tell you, like, one of the reasons that I do this work, like the camp that I was doing last week, why when Yeti invited me to be here with you guys, that I said yes to it is because when I was your guys' age, I had a single mother. We lived out in South Cushman, and back then, this was after my mom brought me back down from our village, and life was pretty tough for me back then. And I didn't have a lot of older Native people around me who were providing a lot of guidance and direction and support for me. And I kind of went down a pretty rough path, and I barely made it a couple times. And I didn't finish school. I ended up dropping out. But when I was about 17, I woke up one day and I realized that one day I would be a father of children. I don't know how I knew that, but I decided that when I became a father, I was going to be a good father to my children, and I was going to be there for them. And so I slowly began to turn my life around, and got my GED. I went to UAF up here. They said no to me. Guess how many times they said no to me? At UAF, how many times they denied me? Yes. How many? 5? More. Not 50. Less. 7 times they said no to me. I kept going up there. When I was 16, I had a mohawk that was really skinny, right through here. And I would let it hang down the sides, or I'd braid it, or I'd braid it back in one corner, or it would run down my head. I would still have it today, except for no one would give me a job these days. I always tell people, I've made it. When I get ready, I have to grow my mohawk back. My wife always tells me, go ahead, do it. I'm like, no way, I still need to work. So I was 16, had a mohawk, and was a high school dropout, and they said no to me 7 times for that. And then finally, there was a native guy there, he's from the Polynesian Islands. That's like Hawaii and Samoa and those kind of islands. And he said, man, if you put as much work into college as you do coming in here every single week arguing with us to let you in, he said, I'm going to give you a chance at college. So he let me in. And he told me I had to get my GED in my first year. He said I had to take a practice ACT test. You guys will learn about that later in high school. And he said, if you do good enough, I'll let you into college. And so that's how I got into UAF at 16, Mohawk. And I worked really hard and made it through that college degree. But when I was doing that, I made a promise to myself that no matter how far I go in life or what type of life I live, that I'm always going to make some amount of my life available or my time available to your generation, to younger people, so that you guys know that there's people out there that care about you, care about your future, want the best for you in your life, and are trying to live really good lives rooted in the values that we have among our different peoples. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit of that story because that's why I'm over here.